I am a Mocha mom and I am back with Mocha Baby. I'm starting with a back shot of Mocha Baby's style just because I want to point out that this is not a perfect style by any stretch of the imagination. But because she's only 3, I've really worked with myself to tell myself that this is okay. She has a lot of thick hair and has a really hard time sitting still for me to make perfectly straight parts. So I've allowed myself to accept this kind of zigzag part because this is the best I could do with her wiggling around. 4 cornrows in the back, which have gotten kind of old, very shrunken, extremely shrunken and fuzzy. The two braids, 2 box braids on top. I have 2 cornrows, and of course the edges are curling up. So here's what I do. Here's what I would do with a style like this. I've noticed that headbands really detract from fuzz. I mean, headbands really take the focus away from fuzz. So this is a glittered headband that matches her dress. And I would just put it right there, right along her hairline. And I always try to make sure that the headbands fit and are not too tight. I may do a section or 2 over. I notice that if I do the sections in the front over, even though I haven't done her entire head of hair, I notice that it makes her whole hair look refreshed. So I basically took the braids out. At this point, I'm not detangling. I basically took the 2 braids out on top, spritzed the top, just the top section with water, took a smooth natural boar's bristles brush, gently brushed the fuzzy hair that had curled out of the braid down, and then I braided the same sections over again. I did no detangling whatsoever so that this would look smoother. Then what I did was I had these hanging loose, these 2 cornrows hanging loose, but I incorporated them into the braid. I'm basically taking these braids and I'm forming 2 ponytails out of them. It would be my preference to tuck, to really make it neater. It would be nice if I could just tuck the whole section under like this. And then I do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to tuck it under for the sake of the video to give you the neatest option. You know, you would just tuck and work with the hair until it has a shape that you want. I think of these old styles, they're like Play-Doh. Okay. And I would go out with her just like this. Say bye.
Bye.
No, look right here. Look right here. Not to say bye.
Bye.